anyone that has taken 4 or more classes at any state college or community college.
So I went to Edison for 2 years, and after that I was like, I need to get out of Edison. So I was dying to come here.
Transferred in from Renlight College in Southern Illinois, and it was a little podunk college, not too far from basically like high school 2.0. A lot of my friends from high school and stuff went there, so it was a big change coming down here.
Well, to be honest, my parents, like I said, we're from here, so I went to Edison, well now it's FSW first, and my parents wanted us all to stay by, so they encouraged my brother and I to come here. I never thought that I would come to FGCU since I'm from the area. I thought that I would leave, but I ended up here, and I'm actually really glad that I did end up here. Looking back now, how I learn and the style that I adapt well with, I don't think I would have survived in a huge university with really large classes.
I came down here to be with my family. They relocated. I started at Edison just because it was a little bit cheaper, and then I transferred in, and I just like this area.
A lot of students don't understand the credit process from transferring, and even from one public state college to the next public state college, our classes can vary tremendously, especially at the upper level. So if I have a junior who's looking to transfer in the middle of their junior year, say from FAU, they're at risk of losing a lot of their credits. Even more so when we're working with students from out of state. If a student is coming in as an upper level with just an associate's of arts degree, we have what we call an articulation agreement where their AA comes in 100% with us. If they come in lower level without the AA, we do a class-by-class evaluation to see what we come in. But that's probably the number one, is having an understanding of what class is what.
Academic-wise and advising-wise, I feel like I could have had a little bit more information, kind of just what to do, rather than going in blindfolded.
Transferring here was a whole different story. I mean, yeah, I went through orientation, but I felt like I knew exactly what to do right away at Edison more than I did so coming here, even after going through orientation. And that really makes a big difference. Probably because this is such a bigger university. I mean, Edison was really small at that time. I mean, I knew what I wanted to do, but coming here, there was just so many options. You know, I still didn't really know what my major wanted to be, and that kind of made things a little bit more difficult for me.
I have had to do a lot of the work myself and keep up with logging into Golfline to make sure that everything was transferring in properly. There's a lot of missing information, so just really having to, I just wish there was a little bit more help from advising.
I waited too long to do my orientation, and that's another thing that I tell students is as soon as you get your admissions packet, get onto Golfline and register for orientation, because you can't register for classes until orientation is completed as a transfer student. I waited too long to do that, and I found myself at the bottom of the barrel class selection. However, that is how I became a communication major.
So that you should definitely always check up on Golfline, always be looking to make sure you don't have any holds, and making sure that things are transferring in smoothly.
And I mean, it's really beneficial to somebody transferring in to get involved in clubs and activities and sports, whatever you can do around campus to, you know, limit yourself from being stuck inside the classroom and studying all day. You know, it's really that environmental aspect that gives FGCU, you know, its name, and it's making waves around the country, knowing that, you know, we are who we are, and Dunk City, baby!
Be more prepared going in freshman year to a community college or wherever you are if you really want to transfer somewhere.
For an incoming transfer student, whether they're coming in as an upper level or lower level, would be to get involved with the campus as much as possible. Check out what clubs and organizations are being offered. Try to either live on campus or relatively close to campus. I personally was a transfer student. I came in as an upper level, and I lived with my parents, so I felt kind of disconnected, and looking back now, I wish I would have had more of a connection.
I mean, I remember there was like a roadmap of what classes to take. I've never seen that. I never even knew that was available. Like, I wish I would have known, because I would have taken completely different classes. But it's word for the wise.
Semi-big, it's kind of small at the same time. That's probably thing I like about it the most. And the classes are pretty small, and you get to know your teachers really well.
I came here from Chicago, so the campus is really nice compared to the schools up there. It just has a happier vibe, and no other schools really have a beach, so that's good.
I like the smaller class size. It was hard to learn in classes with 300, 400 students, and you couldn't ask questions, anything like that you can do here.
Environment. I like how everything is outside. It's a friendly, environmental campus. Don't really see that much anymore from universities.
I like the community. I like that it's small enough to where you're going to know everyone, but it's big enough that you do have that college feel. The university has boomed since I graduated in 2011. When I came back for my interview here, I could not believe how much it had changed just from 2011 to 2014.
Like, most people live off campus, and they are coming and trying to park, and it is becoming a problem. I think they should really try to work on having the students feel like living on campus is beneficial and it is great. We have this waterfront that's completely underrated. It's amazing, and with your student ID, you can do all kinds of things for free.
I wish they would like open up some more room for students in certain classes and stuff, especially like the bigger classes like chemistry and biology. Like, they only have 2 this summer, and I got in biology early, and chemistry is full, and it's only 26 students, and like there's 14,000 that go here, and they only have a class open for 26 students. And chemistry is pretty popular, so I think if they opened up some more options for taking classes, that would definitely make it better.
Probably adding more classes. I would say, I know at the University of Florida they had classes, the same classes offered every semester, fall, spring, summer. And unlike here, some of my classes are fall only or spring only. So and they're all prerequisites, so they all go in order. So if you have trouble in one, you may have to push back graduating.
Probably change the amount of courses offered here. I'd probably expand on the amount of available courses per degree, knowing that there's always classes that people can't sign up for in time. So I'd add some more onto the curriculum just to make it easier for some people to get the necessary classes they need.